Hello guys, Joestay here. I have a new video with the Hisense U6K. Now this time I am sharing my experience while gaming with this TV using the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. So in this video I'm going to show you how to set up for gaming, going to test HDR, VRR, and showcase some different games. So if you are in the market for a gaming TV for under $700, will this be a good option? Let's find out. Let's do this! This video is sponsored by Magicycle. Summer is here and I'm ready to hit the road outside, and one of the best ways to do this is with an e-bike. The Magicycle Cruiser has a 750 watt motor with a 52 volt battery, powerful enough for any kind of terrain. Speeds up to 28 miles per hour and a 30-mile range, so you can ride for longer. I have a discount codes so you can save some money if you buy one or two bikes. So check out the link in the description of the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to start with the Xbox Series X. I connected everything, but before you continue, there's something that you have to change. Let's go into the menu and then let's go into HDMI format. Now here, make sure you enhance this HDMI format, otherwise you won't have HDR or VRR or auto low latency mode on. It's usually on standard, so make sure you change this to enhanced format so you get all those gaming features. Now over here we get access to Game Zone. As you guys notice, I already have the game information right there on the right hand side. You can turn it off if you want to, if it bothers you, but I want to turn it on so you guys can see how it works. And then over here, let's get, oh, you can also change the location for it. It's right now it's on the top right corner, vertical up, so you can do that. It's pretty nice. And then over here we have Game Zone settings. So let's go in here. We get access to black levels, white levels, also PC sync, which is free sync, and there's also high refresh rate. As of right now, I haven't figured out what high refresh rate mode is. I assume it's also for gaming because it's right here on Game Zones. But PC sync I know is free sync, and I know it works in coordination with the Xbox. And you have to turn this on if you want to use VRR. And that is pretty much it. Let's go into the Xbox real quick, the settings, and I can show you what is working, what function we have. So 4K resolution and also 60 Hertz. It does give me the option of 120 Hertz, but it doesn't work. You know, this TV is limited to 60 Hertz. So somebody asked if we can use 1440p and maybe we can use 120 Hertz. Let's try that, but I doubt it because this TV is, no matter what, is limited to 60 Hertz. But let's try it. Let's see what happens. Keep new refresh rate. Well, you know what? It jumped to 1080p. It dropped down to 1080p. You know, that is what actually happened. So let's switch back to 1440p. Confirm this resolution. So it's 1440p, but it drops down to 60 Hertz. So that's how it is. If you want to play 120 Hertz, you're going to have to sacrifice resolution, but why would you do that? I'd rather play at 4K, 60 Hertz. Now, honestly, there's only a few games that run 120 Hertz. For the most part, these consoles are good at 4K 60. That's the reality of it. So over here, we have all the TV details. We have 4K 60 Hertz, and it says right there, your TV doesn't support 4K 120 Hertz. It also supports Dolby Vision, but I turn it off because honestly, I feel like games look better in HDR than it is in Dolby Vision. And then over here we have auto low latency mode turned on. VRR is gaming only. You can also have this always on or to just turn it off completely, but I have it on gaming only. That's why on the information is right now is turned off because I'm not gaming. And then over here we can turn on Dolby Vision if we want to, but I'm going to do it later, HDR and everything. So everything is working fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Over here I have auto detect 10-bit. Okay, that's pretty much it. All right guys, so I'm going to play a little bit of Call of Duty, but before I move on, I gotta tell you something. If you're using PC sync or VRR, there's a feature, a very important feature that you're going to lose. Let's go into picture, let's go into backlight, and you're not going to be able to use local dimming. That is something that I know a lot of people have been asking me about this, and this same issue was with last year's U6H. So it's still pretty much the same thing. If you're using VRR, you cannot use local dimming. So what you have to turn off VRR or PC sync in order for you to use local dimming. Is it a big deal? Not really. I mean, look at this. The picture still looks bright. It looks nice. I like it. And so far I have no issues, even though I don't have local dimming. But I feel like for this type of games, responsive, fast games like Call of Duty, you do need PC Sync or VRR. So far the gameplay is smooth. It runs very fast and very smooth, very responsive, which is something that I'm looking forward. Oh my god, I can't believe I missiled. Oh, wow. But anyways, that is my experience so far. For the input lag, this TV has around 10 milliseconds, 10.2, 10.4 milliseconds of input lag, which is very fast, very low input lag for a TV like this. Alright, so now I am playing Dead Island 2, and this is a single player game. Yeah, zombie game. I like it. It's very colorful, and I like how the picture looks, the HDR performance in this game. I think it looks really nice. But let me show you something. As you guys notice, I turned off VRR. You can see the information on the top right corner. I turned off VRR, and now I'm able to use local dimming. Let's go into backlight, and I have local dimming on high. The one thing I did notice is if I turn off local dimming, as if I was to use VRR, the picture does get dim. I don't know if you guys noticed that jump. Turn off, let me turn it on. And what I do notice in person, that the picture does get brighter. So you have to keep that in consideration. And maybe do as I recommended. You know, for games like this, I don't really need VRR. It runs very smooth. I don't see any issues with that, but I do prefer to enjoy the environment, the HDR, the brightness. So in this case, I'm using local dimming. But for games like Call of Duty that requires a lot of precision, smooth gameplay, I will definitely use VRR. Alright guys, so now I'm going to connect the PlayStation 5. I'm gonna make sure that everything works, right? There's a couple of things that are very important. I want to tell you right now. I'm going to show you a solution that I found. Is because VRR, for some reason, it doesn't work. I'm going to show you what happens. The reason is because this game also supports 120 Hertz, but it seems like VRR doesn't work with 1080p 120 Hertz. So you have to use either one option. Remember, this TV is limited to HDMI 2.0. So yes, there's some limitations right there. So that is something that I just, figured out. It took me a while to figure this out. You either have to choose between 120 Hertz or VRR. You can't choose both of them. But let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Which option, performance, or resolution do you guys use while playing Spider-Man? What do you guys think? So finally, I am playing one of my favorite games right here, Ghost of Tsushima, and look at this. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Oh yes, sir. Feel the blade. I love this game, man. And this game on this TV looks gorgeous. Very colorful, beautiful performance with HDR. I mean, what is not to love about this TV? It looks amazing. But as always, you have to sacrifice some things. If you want to use VRR, you're gonna have to sacrifice local dimming. If you want to use 120 Hertz, also you need to sacrifice VRR. So as I mentioned earlier, if I want to use VRR, I'll probably use it for high performance games like Call of Duty. But if I prefer a brighter picture, I will go for local dimming. Those are the different things that you need to sacrifice when using this TV. So let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Or would you rather wait for the U7K version or the U8K, which are coming out very, very soon? But other than that, if you don't want to spend a lot of money and have a gorgeous picture with all these features, This TV is a must. It's really nice and beautiful. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys soon. Just it out. Oh shoot. Su madre. Ay, wait. Oh, what is this? Oh my God! Look at that Shinobi thing. Oh, wow, that was amazing. See you guys. Joester out.